Yo, what's up, comic compadres, and welcome back to another Hoodrat Comics podcast, where we are backbending. We are looking for our favorite books. We're looking for good investments. We're looking for dream books, cheap books, every book we can get, and books that we might just love and keep for our collection. But y'all, let's get this started, man. So I'm gonna run this clip. I went over to this con over in Carson. It's called the Summer Comic Con in Carson, California. Yo, it was held on August 15th, 2020. It was a Sunday. It was a dope, it was a really fun con. It was all just comics, and it was the usual suspects, a lot of vendors that I know, and I ran into a lot of good people. But yo, let me shut the hood rat up, man. Let's run this clip.
Hey, how's it going? This is an awesome show. Glad I could be on it.
Yo, it was a fun con. I ran into a lot of good people. I ran into the usual suspects, and I found a lot of good books. But let's get into this. During this con, I spent $73. I spent $73 at this con. I only had actually an hour to go hunting, maybe an hour and a half, because the wife was out doing her thing, buying some shoes, and when she came back, it was time to go. So I had an hour and a half, and I spent $73. And I found some decent books and really good prices. So the first book I got, y'all know I'm all in on Doom covers, right? I'm super into Doom covers. So I was digging through dollar bins, and every time I saw a dope Doom cover and the book was in really good condition, I picked it up. So first one I got was this Fantastic Four 380. We have Doom over here, just doing whatever he's doing to the thing. I think it's a dope cover, and the thing's not looking like he's just made up of poop, like in the older stuff or whatever. But it's a cool cover, and I picked this one up. Another one I picked up was the Thing number 12, and you can see Doom over here on the top. He's just chilling over there and causing chaos like he always does. And this was a dollar pickup. This was actually a dollar pickup too from that dollar bin. Another good dollar bin pickup I got was this Fantastic Four 361. Really good holiday cover. Something that I'll post up in December and during Thanksgiving when that time comes. Because y'all know I love the hashtags. I'm a hashtag lover. And I will hashtag y'all. If y'all tag me, I will tag you back. And we will have some fun over on Instagram and share the good books we have. And this one is actually a pretty cool one. So this one was when I was on the Bottom Half Show. My boy, Comics and Pops, Mr. Sniper, Alonzo, had pointed this out to us and pointed this out to y'all, man. He's a great Spectre, man. Go check him over there. Check him out over there at Team Nerd Herd. And this is the Invincible Iron Man number 9, And this is the first team appearance of the Winter Guard. Winter's coming, man, and so is that Guard. There's rumors that there's going to be a Winter Guard, MCU show, and that's Feige had mentioned that before. It's a great pickup, and I was able to pick this up in that dollar bin as well. So there's still good books in those dollar bins. I can't get enough of dollar bins. I love them, man. Everything's a dollar, and I can just kind of get as much things as I want. So this other vendor, he had a small, real small booth, not very much stuff. He had like maybe 4 or 5 short boxes, and he had a bunch of slabs on the wall. But he actually gave really good prices. So the first one I picked up was this Machine Man, the Living Robot. And this is the number 1. So he gave this to me for $5. Really good stuff, man. Really good stuff. So I didn't have this book. And I think the book to pick up is Machine Man number 7. That's the first appearance of Power Broker. But that was not there. But yo, before I keep going into my books, I want to give a shout out to my boy Justin at No Good Comics. He sent this over to me, and I got it in the mail the other day, and I appreciate it, brother. This is a dope shirt. It fits really well, man. Look at that. It fits the arms really well and the shoulders. I got to give you props, man. Thank you for sharing this with me. And it's my boy Jay, man. Go follow him over at No Good Comics over on Instagram and YouTube, man. He's a good dude, a lot of knowledge, and he is a pillar, man. He's a pillar for this, this new generation of YouTubers on doing a comic thing, man, and sub them up. So at this booth, he actually had a dollar bin too. So I was able to pick up a couple cool little books. And this is a dollar bin I picked up, and this is actually for my little spec on Armor War. Because it's Armor War. I mean, we'll probably get Riri in there. You know, we're gonna have War Machine, but we should have a bunch of different other, like, you know, Armor War type, machine type soldiers, right? So I picked this one up, and this is War Machine number 12. I mean, you have just a bunch of different, Armor War machines and Armor War people, or whatever you want to call them on this. And you just never know who's going to be in there. So I decided just to pick this up because, you know, we have War Machine here and all these other cats in the background. So you just never know if these guys are going to be in. It's $1. It's $1. It's not like you're spending your life savings. And dollar's always a good investment for something that can become 5 or maybe 10 or maybe 15. You know what I'm saying? So keep digging in them dollar boxes. The next book I picked up is I think I've already have this book, but it is just another Namor cover. I really like it, so I picked it up, and this is Iron Man Annual number 10. You know, I had to pick this one up because it's just a dope cover. Has Namor coming out, the subby coming out that water, doing this thing. So real good cover. So I decided to pick it up, and this was only $1 in the dollar bin too. Another dollar bin pickup I got is this What If Elektra Had Lived, number 35. And yo, man, why not? You know, man, I'm a big fan of Daredevil. I'm a big fan of Elektra. And what if she did live? You know, like, would the world have been a better place? Yeah. But yo, check this out, man. It's a good one. You know, dollar binners can't go wrong. Yo, and then I after I went to that booth, I moved on to another booth, and this other guy, real dope dude, real nice guy. He's he's another pare. If you guys don't know what pare means, it just means what's up friend, or what's up homie in Tagalog. And he's a pare, you know. So and he was just giving really good deals, and I found some good books there. You know, I found some really good books. So the first book I found that I'm really proud of is this Star Wars number 81. And this is a great book to have if you're a Boba Fett fan, because this is where he makes his great escape from the Sarlacc pit. As you can see, I'm going to pop it over here on the back of me. You can see him come out the Sarlacc pit. So this is a good one. And what I love about this is the first page is, and when you open up, it's just Han saying, "It's me," you know, and that's, you know, you can't blame Han. You know, he's just super honest with himself, and he's like, you know me, and I know me, and that's just how it is, you know. So dope book to have. It's not in the greatest shape. You can see like there's a big a dog got a hold of it, but for $3, and it's a newsstand, like, you can't. It was $3. Couldn't pass it up. The next book I picked up is Avengers number 225, and it's just a Black Knight cover. And we all know Kit Harington's coming in the internals. And I think, you know, if Kit Harington is able to knock it out the park like he did with Jon Snow, then Black Knight's going to be a hit. So might as well get ahead of the curve and pick up these Black Knight covers also, man. So 225 you're always going to find in like dollar bins, and this was a dollar binner. Might as well, you know. The next book I picked up is a Scarlet Witch cover. This was a pretty hot cover during her series with Marvel in the Disney Plus show, and it's Avengers 234. And we all know she's sticking around, and she's going to be around for a long time, and she's going to cause some chaos in the multiverse. So might as well just grab these while they're cheap. Not cheap, but they're on the dip. This was like, I think it was probably maybe a $15 to $20 book prior during the show. Now it's dipped down to maybe like 10 or something, or 12 or whatever it is. But I was able to pick this up for $5, so not a bad deal. The very next book I picked up was for $5, and it was actually from that guy who had the $5 bins over there at the con, and he was just selling everything pretty cheap. And I can't believe he sold this to me for $5 because it's a pretty decent key, and it has a lot of good stories about Magneto and his origins. And this would be the Uncanny X-Men number 161, and we see young Xavier and young Magneto doing their thing over in Israel, causing trouble. So really good deal. So I can't deny it. I got a good deal for $5, and I don't know, maybe this book is worth about $50 on a good day, but it's in really good condition. you can't beat it for a good condition of $5. What I try to do is collect as much Magic books as I can, especially the keys, because we all know what's happened to that What If Magic becomes the Sorcerer Supreme. It's like a $30-$40 book and was a dollar binner for the longest time. So you might as well just get ahead of the curve and pick up these Magic keys while they're still cheap. And I was able to pick this one up for $5. This is X-Men 160, and we actually see Magic in here as a child, and I'll show it right here. And you see her there, right there, sitting there, talking with some of the other X-Men. So really good book to pick up. I think it's still a pretty decent price. I haven't really looked at it, but I was able to snag this one for $5. I snagged this one also for $5. I don't know if it's worth $5, but I didn't know if I was missing it in my Moon Knight run, so I actually just picked it up. It's Moon Knight number 9. It's not the greatest of covers for Moon Knight, but I do have it, so I have doubles now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this book. We'll see. And last but not least, I was able to get this for $5 also. This is X-Men 213, and this is people say this is the cameo appearance of Mr. Sinister. As you guys judge right here, it's going to be up here, the graphics. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But this is the cameo appearance of Mr. Sinister, and it's just a dark figure of a shadow. I don't know if I would count that as a cameo, but people do. So, but what I really like about this book is it's such a dope cover. It's just a dope cover of Wolverine and Sabretooth going at it. It's a classic cover that everybody always goes after. I don't know how much these are worth. Maybe like $30. Maybe I'm like over or under on it. But I got this for $5. Really good deal, and it's in really good condition. And I know that everybody, whenever they see this, if they can pick it up cheap, they do. So, and so do I, because I am a fan of this book. I love the cover. And it's a decent read. It's a decent read. It's it's the fight between Wolverine and Sabretooth, halfway through the end, and all that good stuff. But it's a good read and a good book and a great cover. I want to thank y'all for joining me for another Hoodrat back binging episode, where I only spent $73 over at the Summer Con in Carson, California. Make sure to sub up and like and spread the word. Let's get this podcast rolling, man. We got some good stuff coming. I'm working with a lot of good people, and we're gonna make this show dope. But thanks again to my boy Jay, No Good Comics, for the shirt. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next episode, because I'm Hoodrat, you're Hoodrat, and what? We all Hoodrats digging for them dream books.